Dave. Now, for parents of autistic kids, every minute of every day can be a battle, and today is World Autism Day, a day aimed at raising awareness for a condition that we really still are struggling to understand.
Come on, Damon, time to get dressed, buddy. 12 months old, the twins weren't even babbling the way you would see a 6-month-old babble. They weren't interested in looking at you or communicating with you. It's just blank. In our guts, we knew something was wrong. We just didn't know what it was.
Sam and Matt Kayla have 3 boys. Brennan 5 and 4-year-old twins Caden and Adam, both with autism.
They don't really understand turn-taking and they don't hear the other kids, so they push in on the slides and they just climb past, and then basically it's like the other children aren't there. OK, boys, let's go, come on.
For the Kaylas, a simple trip to the park can become a nightmare.
This lady took her son by the hand and she said, "We're not going to stay here and play. Those boys are not very nice. Their mummy is not teaching them how to be good boys." OK, Addie, you're in the car next. Having that judgment and pressure makes it really hard to go places because I'm not a bad mother.
Autism is a lifelong condition. These kids do not socialise as we would expect. Their key difficulty is in understanding social interaction. 1
in every 160 Australian children is autistic, but those numbers are rising, and some say the figure is now almost twice that high. 4 times as many boys are diagnosed as girls. There is no cure. But for kids trapped inside autism, there can be a way out. It's called early intervention. Intensive social and language treatment of at least 20 hours a week, from music therapy to dancing, can be the key to unlocking their reclusive world.
Can mean the difference between being non-verbal and being able to communicate. And that means the difference between employment or unemployment, potentially having a partner in life to share your life with, or to be alone and isolated.
Good job.
But for parents, early intervention is time-consuming and expensive.
What I found very quickly is all of a sudden I was trying to be a mum to 2 children with autism, and I was also trying to achieve 20 hours of intervention and therapy for them, which is what's recommended, and I found very quickly that it was physically impossible to do.
Chris Gates has 2 autistic kids, 4-year-old Emily and Matt, who's 2.
One of the options was to pay a therapist privately for 20 hours a week, but at the hourly rate, it would have been over $150,000 per year per child.
A school in Queensland is offering parents of autistic kids affordable, full-time early intervention childcare. The AEIOU Foundation provides up to 50 hours a week of care, often for less than $5,000 a year. It's the only school like it in Australia, prompting Chris and partner Ron to relocate from Tasmania just to enrol their kids.
We know families that access their superannuation every year to pay for therapy. So for us, paying for relocation costs to get our kids here was, there just wasn't a second thought about it. It was something we did.
You think you're funny.
And for the Kaylas, it's turned their lives around.
With AIU, they are really making big strides, and the other side of it is the pressure on the parents is so much lifted. It's not time for games. Although we don't go to parks anymore because we don't want those negative experiences, we probably could handle it a lot better now.
They're incredibly intelligent kids, but they need to be in the right environment and they need to be taught a different way. All I know as a parent is that the more intervention and more help and more therapy I give them at this early age, the brighter their future will be.
There just needs to be more funding for those type of schools, plain and simple. More funding.